it's such an underrated tool, right? And we also see like public speaking as speaking in front of 50, 100, 200, 3,000 people, but it's not just about this, right? It's like I see it as the better public speaker you are, the better you can communicate to a big audience, the better you can communicate to one person. Mm-hmm. So it's about communication, right? It's about communication, posture, how to put emphasis on certain words that people might not understand. So it's all these little details that can help you on not only on the public speaking path, which we can talk about it now, but also in your daily practice. So I think if investing on being a good speaker, which is communication, it will help in your practice a lot.
100%.
Like 100%. And from on the other side, I think public speaking focus on big crowds is a super tool, a superpower that dentists can develop, because it will help them to generate business in terms of like, if you want to do it in a clinical way and you become good at it, you're going to get a lot of referrals, right? People's like, okay, this guy knows what is he doing? I don't. Can you see my patients? Every time you do a public speaking, you're talking to 500 people, 300 people, 200 people, 100 people in one go. You know, how many times you can speak with 100 people? You need 100 times to speak to all of these individuals. If you do it in a public speaking environment, you're already delivering your message in 1 hour or 2 hours. So it's like, and they all know you, and they will get to your contact and do any kind of business if they want to, or if you want to, right? Mm-hmm. If you do this individually, it would take you years.
One more time, yeah.
Then nowadays, people are very interested in working with companies. There's all in the dental sector. If you're not good at public speaking, you can be an incredible dentist, but you won't get many opportunities, right? You can be an incredible clinician, but if you don't develop your presentations and all of this, people won't hire you, obviously, no. And then I think it's very important that one of my missions is also like understanding how the industry is moving, right? And also public speaking means also speaking online. So when you're actually talking to a camera, you're doing public speaking. Mm-hmm. And this is a big also issue with a lot of people, that they're getting very anxious about, okay, I can't even talk to a camera. Yep. I can't deliver my message. I don't exist. And right now, everything is online. All your patients are online. All your colleagues are online. The companies are online. So if you can't deliver your message online, then you're going to struggle. So just developing that confidence to be able to do it on camera in front of 300 people, in front of one person, it will give you a huge advantage. And I think it will put you in that 0.5%, I would say.
Couldn't agree more. And I think people fall into the trap of thinking that comes naturally to certain people and it doesn't come naturally to them. And I always give the story about when I was 18. We went to a nice restaurant in London with my family. It was my 18th birthday, and my mum had to sort of crowbar me up to just say a few words about, like, just to say something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So public speaking didn't come naturally to me, but I think anyone that knows me now will know that it only needs to be a Tuesday
and a chair,
and I'll be up saying a few words in a social setting. Yeah. But obviously, I have zero anxiety about public speaking. It doesn't matter. I think the biggest crowd I've spoken in front of was probably the BDSA. I think it was about 1,000 people. Yeah. And I just was chill. And I know for some people that sounds mad.
But you were not chill 10 years ago as you're now.
No, not at all. So but I think it comes from, obviously, from repetition. Yeah, exactly. It comes from building your way up. Yeah. I think I was quite fortunate when I first started doing lecturing. In my early days, it was like training for CEREC. small groups, like 5 to 10 people, and it was quite regular. So it's a sort of monthly, you've just bought your CEREC machine, here's how you use it type stuff. And so I got the reps in quite early. And then I think, as you say it, then when social media came around, I was already fairly proficient at public speaking. I think the main thing is it comes down to your knowledge of your topic as well. I think if you're not prepared and you actually don't know what you're talking about, God, it's really scary speaking, because you're always worried you're going to get caught out.
Yeah, I agree.
Whereas if actually you're passionate about your topic and you're knowledgeable about your topic, then it's kind of just like you're just in flow state, like we are now. Like I'm not thinking about what I'm talking about right now. I'm just in a flow state, talking about topics that I'm passionate and knowledgeable about.
Yeah, a lot of people ask me also, like young people, it's like, how can you start doing public speaking? And I ask them, what do you want to talk about? And it's, well, I don't know. It's like, okay, find out what you want to talk about.
Yeah.
Figure out. Become good at it. Become good at documenting. And then so you can show what you want to talk about. And second, you can start small. I also, a lot of dentists, I tell them, like, go to your local school, give a talk to the kids.
Yeah.
Which is the hardest crowd ever. Once you do that, anything is easy. Start there. Start with your team. Some people, they want to do public speaking and they don't even talk to their team.
Yeah.
Start there. I mean, I went a little bit from 0 to 100, right? Like it was even like when we were doing the debates in
like
the first one that you were there. I was never planning to moderate these debates and these events. Was never in the pipeline, but I couldn't find anyone that could do what I had in my mind. And also we didn't have money to pay. So that's the main reason.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'll do it. And then from there, basically, I felt comfortable, and I discovered, okay, I like it, I enjoy it.
Was that your first? Had you done public speaking before then?
But very little,
really?
You know. Yeah,
you were very confident in that first one. I remember.
Thank you. But I was not feeling comfortable, especially I don't know if you remember, we had so much feedback from the speakers that I had to be in a specific place.
Yes,
we didn't know how to set up the
that
sound.
ring a bell, yeah.
But it went well. And I mean, also it was a very nice crowd, and I didn't have to talk much. It was just moderating. So, but you know, I've always been not very comfortable with this, you know, even in class, and you know, when I had to do talks, and then I understood the psychology of preparations, how easy it is to do it when you know very well the topic. So with the years, you know what you're talking about, ish, and it's easier.
It's just doing the practice as well, I think, beforehand. Like when we did Dragon's Den, which is probably the hardest public speaking I've ever had to do. Rona and I went through that pitch, because obviously you do your opening pitch, which I think was 2 minutes. And like, there's no retakes, there's no edits. It's like you're on BBC and it's like, go.
TV is carnage, and it's like the lights, you don't know who's talking.
And you've got these 5 people that are like celebrities staring at you.
Do they care?
But yeah, I think.
You ever got a coach?
No, I mean, I've done. I think I did like 1 day of public speaking training that was like I think it was at like, I went to Dentsply Sirona World in Vegas once, and I think Paul Homily was there, and I did a sort of day with him. But I've not done like proper training. It's still something that I'm looking at, to be honest. I know Miguel recommended a lady, and he's done some work with recently, and I was thinking about doing it, because it's like, for me it's such an important skill. And so just like the AI thing, I'm like, right, AI super, super important. I want to spend money to train myself. Public speaking, very different, very human, but equally as important. And so
I have.
You have?
Yeah. I had the incredible James Healy, which I 100% super recommended.
Okay.
And now he's a friend, and
really?
He's been in all our events, and he's even done some things about communication with some people in dentistry through Dentorama and events. So he knows very well the crowd, which is great, and the industry now.
Yeah. But that helps a bit of context.
Yeah, it helps me, because he was telling me okay, you're a natural. But what does it mean you're a natural? It means that, okay, you can express yourself. But then there are specific techniques and
It's
how
still
to
a
say
rough, still a
things.
rough diamond.
Exactly. If you're a diamond.
to a connoisseur anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, but so it's good to get those details on how to do things, especially for me. Also, like English is not my first language, so I always was like, okay, I do a lot of mistakes. But
Did he tailor it? Did he tailor it around that? Was he like, you say this way, you need to say it more like that way? Or?
Well, he's very English too, right? So he's perfect in like English, and
English,
sometimes
King's English.
I don't know how to say this. I'll say it my way. So you should say X, Y, Z, and I couldn't ever memorize these things. And you know what? I'll just say it my way.
Yeah.
And that helped me a lot to actually accept. It's not even my first language, but this is how it is.
Yeah, but it's the style as well, right? Like,
yeah, I think, it's...
all of these things are like an incremental, like you take a bit from here, you take a bit from there, you learn from this person, you learn from that person.
But just saying, if someone is like not comfortable because it's not their first language, which probably in London is also very common.
It's not a barrier.
Don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care when I see someone making mistakes in other languages.
No.
I understand and I appreciate the effort. So you probably need to move with your hands more so that you distract them.
A bit more non-linguistic stuff.
But, people don't really judge you for that.
Yeah.
I think.
What was like, if there's one memory of the stuff that he taught you, was there like one thing that you were like, wow, that's actually really taking you to the next level?
So
I'm sure there's loads,
but things like, for example, start with a story.
Yeah.
Start with a story, make it relatable. Rarely introduce myself when I start. Always start a bit with the story. Try to make people laugh, which is can go both ways. If people laugh, great. If they don't, then they're like, it's very important, I think, to know very well. And this, I think, I got this from Christian Coachman, to get very well your first 5 minutes, your introduction, spot on. Like that's where you're more nervous. And then if you get that nailed down, very well prepared, then the rest is just easy because it's what you know about. But if you get those first paragraphs very well, then things go easy.
Interesting.
And then a lot of things about, especially for me, was like complicated words that people might not understand or I was not pronouncing well. Just these words are not, I don't understand what you're saying here. So just make sure that you go slow and make people understand it.